f of x1 multiplied by
Delta x.
x. Codifying what I said. This nonsense here. Just use this. If you know rectangle. Now when I write this, people are going to go home and write the thing, they're not going to forget what I said. Yeah. Move on to the next trapezoid. Find the height here. Find the height here. Take the average. Multiply by the thickness. What's the height here?
1/2 x1.
Huh?
1/2 x1.
What is the height here?
Oh.
Precisely.
Or f of a.
I'm writing it right here.
Oh.
We're looking at this trapezoid. Trapezoid 2. Huh? Correct. And we're going to do the average, so I'll take half of it. You are dealing with heights, not x's. And I need the height here. Therefore, x2, I'm going to need half of it. Because I want the average. Half on this side, half on this side. Multiplied by the width. Move along. Trapezoidal 3 now. F of x2, 1/2 of it. F of x3, 1/2 of it. Add them up, multiply by the thickness. I'm going to stop there. Let us go to the end. This one, trapezoid 1. Huh?
N-1.
This is trapezoid n minus 1. And what's this one? What is the height of, on the n minus 1 trapezoid, what is the height here?
X1. N-2.
F of xn minus 2, I'm going to take half of it. What is the height of the trapezoid? The right height of the trapezoid. F of xn minus 1, I need half of it because I'm doing the trapezoid. You can see what now my middle school kid is getting terrified, but even though my middle school kid knows what to do, he's writing it down and saying, this is what you want to do. What? What I said. Make trapezoids and add the areas. Well, why not do that? This is now send them to the emergency room. The last trapezoid, trapezoid n. What is the left height? F of xn minus 1, take half of it. What is the right height? F of xn, which is actually p, but take half of it. And then multiply by delta x. Perfectly. The only problem if you were doing it by yourself is you would have to multiply each of these by delta x. I say, why don't you factor out the delta x? So you only have to do that multiplication at the end.
Less tedious.
Correct. Huh? Well, what if this was 7 and this was 9 and this was 0.2? So you'd have to do 9 plus 7 divided by 2, 16, multiplied by 0.2. And this was 11. Say 11 plus 9 is 20, divided by 2 is 10, and then multiply by 0.2. I say, just take the average heights, take the average heights, take the average heights, take the average heights, add them all up, and then multiply by 0.2. Because we all understand that that's called factoring, and it makes your life easier. I'm going to write that here. Now the guy's isotonic in the emergency room. Huh? The delta x is coming out. Trapezoid, average of the heights on trapezoid 1 plus the average of the heights on trapezoid 2 plus the average of the heights on trapezoid 1 the average of the heights on trapezoid 2. The average of the heights on trapezoid 3. Because now we can take the multiplication by delta x out. Etc., etc. Who are the last two? And then you say to yourself, well, at least you were the same. So that's only one of them. You use this one twice, here and here. F of? How many f of x choose? 1. How many x3? You get 1. How many xn minus 1s?
1.
How many xn minus xn's? This is another way to write the trapezoid equation. Now, for those of you who don't understand this, just make trapezoids. Use that formula. Height 1 plus height 2 over 2 multiplied by d, add them all up. Some people are like, have messing things up. Well, this is acceptable. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. What you're doing here is you're defining the height on each trapezoid. But you are doing multiplication by delta x, multiplication by delta x, multiplication by delta x, a lot of computations. Here you're saying, hey, you know what? That multiplication by delta x can take place at the end. That's all this is saying. And this is saying, well, why would you want to take x1, put into the function multiplied by half, and then put x1 into the function multiplied by 1/2, and then add those up? This is saying, well, let's put x1 into the function and add one of it. Some people don't like this. They say, well, why don't you take this factor of half out? So this is not ready for the real algebras. What do I write now? If I take a factor of half out.
That's 0.
Good.
X was 1. 2 at the next one.
Some people write it. Some write it. How many echo accents?
Just 1.
As you like, take your pick. If you don't want to remember any of this, remember how to find the area of a trapezoid. Okay? Remember how to find the area of a trapezoid. I prefer this one here. All right, let's do an example. Now, let's take a look at this. We need angle 4. So I'm going to approximate that with n equal 4 using the trapezoidal rule. What is the exact answer? I already know the trapezoidal rule. But I'll just do it with this rule. What is the exact answer on that fellow? The area under 8 over x squared between 1 and 3. Exact answer. The area under 8 over x squared between 1 and 3. Exactly. Eight minus 8/3. Minus 8, 16/3. 5 and 1/3.
Isn't a third minus a negative a third minus 8
Negative 8/3 plus 8.
plus 8?
8 minus 8/3.
Oh yeah.
24/3 minus 8/3. 16/3. 5 and 1/3.